Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have an Orchards Contention public match for you, but before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description and get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So with that all being said, start of our round, it's about a 240 man server. It's January 16th, about 8:40 p.m. Eastern time. That imbalance right now is 12 towards the CSA side. Artillery-wise, CSA have 8. Union has 7, so nothing crazy there. And our officers for today, on the CSA side, you got My Name Rider, Waluigi, Willie Pete, Nuke, and for the artillery, no one's there yet. And for Union, you got Pilot Man, you got Yeeter, you have Brit, you have Big Sexy, and then for the artillery, you have Longstreet. So, let's get into our round here. Orchards, Contention. I don't know if I've seen Contention on this map for a while, but where are the points? Why am I out of bounds? Here we are. So, Contention, each team is fighting over 1 point on the map. There are 6 points on the map for most, sometimes 5. But, basically, one of those points is chosen at random. The CSA heavily biased one is chosen. CSA spawn is over there. Union spawn is all the way back there. But, CSA are going to get this first point. If they hold it for 7 minutes, they will get the Union down a whole morale stage, and a new point will be chosen. Now, the Union can obviously contest this, decap the point, and capture it for themselves. And they will try to do that the best they can. That gold timer you see, it starts 15 minutes every time a new point is chosen. If that point is at 0, when no team has the point capped, a new point will be chosen. However, if someone has the point capped, or someone is in the process of decapping, then the game will let you finish that action out. So, we'll see how this goes. Now, the Union has the advantage of basically the whole woods. Looks like they're trying to go around the side, though, which a little fascinating, I will say. Big Sexy, I'm not too surprised. Watched last round as well, and he was doing this a lot as well. Meanwhile, the rest of the Union looks like they're going to try to flank around this side, which is where you would expect the Union team to push. Now, it's kind of hard to tell from above, and I'm staying above because when you go down to the woods, it's complete chaos. It's hard to see what's going on. But it kind of deflates here, where it goes up like this, and then back down. So it kind of crests where my camera is above right now. So both sides can kind of use that to their advantage, and Union's on that side of it right now. But this CSA company is kind of pushed out really far away from the point, and Union looking to take advantage. They're trickling in. Although it's not great. If they all went in, they could have wiped, but the woods hides everything.
Stay here, stay here. Hold here, gentlemen. Gentlemen, this is our Alamo.
And the rest of the Union are going to charge and finish this off. Our flag bearer is running the wrong direction right now. So, great start for Union so far. They've got one CSA flag down. Looks like the Union company on this side, they pushed forward, got a shot or so, and then fell off. And the rest of CSA actually charging in here. CSA, they're making a grave, at least partially. Spreading themselves out when you're defending a point. One individual spot. You can get why spreading out in the woods would make sense, but they were really far out. So Union's going to hold the charge. CSA didn't push their flag forward. Looks like that Union company that did push right still falling back a little bit.
If you just spawn in, get a bayonet on.
Both sides trying to use the crest of the hill as a little cover.
Just get a bayonet, get in. I got 8 reinforcements coming. I got 8 guys coming in.
So Union actually starting to counter charge a little.
Fix a bayonet and run in there. Fix a
Hello, you're getting stabbed from the side, boys. Someone please kill this guy. Someone please kill this guy.
Someone kill that guy. Someone kill that guy.
Pull it back.
No. Bridge, shut the fuck up. We're fine right here. Come on, get the killer, boys. Get your bayonet on. Get your bayonet on.
So both sides are kind of trickling here. That's the thing. With these fast respawns that are in the game, 5-second respawns on the flag, someone spawning in.
Keep on holding.
Boys, please.
These
there's
charges can
truly
really
not
take
that
a
many.
long
Just
time
get
to
a bayonet
finish,
on and get in
and
there.
that means a
Stop
lot more
loading.
tickets are going to be
Stop
lost on
loading.
both sides. And it's going to kind of be equal in the sense, unless someone overtakes their opponent, in which case that side would overtake their opponent and get a lot more kills, which it's looking like Union's going to do. As CSA flags now start to pull out completely.
Hey, they're in our line.
Meanwhile, this Union company, they pushed up. I don't know if they were trying to flank the CSA that are this way, which the rest of the Union have cleared up, but
Boys, let's go.
the rest of CSA kind of followed them, and they're going to charge through them. And they're going to get a nice little wipe. Uh-oh. That's not good. The flags are turning into sticks.
Get back here, white shirt.
So CSA are at least going to wipe that Union company, but great flag awareness from, is it Sea Salt here? At least getting far back. He just needs to keep running to Union spawn. I guess he's heading that way. It was a little turning because he looks like he started to run a little snake and go horizontal, and it's like, CSA could catch up to him. So,
Get your full kits on.
anyways, Union
Charges right
kind of
inside.
won the charge over
Charges
here,
right,
but
charges
CSA have a large force still back there, so Union's not going to be able to put too much pressure on them. They are down on tickets a little bit, though. Not a whole lot. Still recoverable. However,
Yeah, I know.
it is
I
still...
know, they're right behind the flag. Alright, hey, if you're 69th New York B, go ahead and get up here. Independent Fire Boys. They're right behind
Still
the
possible to
point
deal
up
some
there.
damage, so...
I saw it. I saw it.
That all being said, it looks like CSA will get this point. Again, look how far away Union spawn is. That's why you never want to lose a flag in this game mode. So, Union's going to take a while to get up here. Maybe a minute or so, but CSA only has to hold this point for like a minute and 20 seconds. So if I was Union, at this point, you know you're not going to win the point. I would just set myself up for success, and the spot they're in is not terrible. If we look around the map here, we can see there's a point of contention here. There is one a little further out over here. So that's two of our other points. You do have a point in the middle of the woods here, which is fascinating. So that's three. And then I think the last point on this map is right here. So those are all the points. If anything, Union has set themselves up between them and most of the points. Them being CSA. So if I'm Union, I don't charge here. I let the clock run out a little bit. And then I gun it to the next point. They are a little close to the CSA line though, so CSA might hit them right as they get to the point. But
Surrounded. I think we might be surrounded.
getting to that point first is
We're
huge.
gonna have to make a breakout attempt. We gotta pick.
Yeah, we're inside good position to go to other
We have all
points.
the flags here. That's the problem. All the
We're
flags are
inside
pointed
good
here.
position to go for other points.
You have some CSA, they're breaking out. They've wiped a few Union, they're going to go straight in.
Make a V and get in the fucking
Actually, they're not.
line.
They look like they were.
Yeah.
Some are,
Shoot those Rambos.
but a lot are just kind of sitting back.
Next point's about to drop. Hey, left. Hey, guys, go through.
So CSA has capped the point. Some more CSA are charging in the Union line.
Oh, shit. Flag up.
Charge them, boys. Charge them. Charge them. Charge. Forwards.
And chaos in the woods. A lot of out-of-line kills. Both sides, though, are going to be heading to that next point, which is located over there. So, I think it's one of the more interesting spots. It's hard to defend from either side, but look at that. Union was in a great spot. They are the first to leave for the next point, and so they are going to get there first, and they're going to have plenty of time to set up. Not a whole lot, but at least enough to start a cap and get it up most of the way. CSA has started to move out. Waluigi, his guys are the first to go.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Yanks on our left. Yanks on our left.
Down came the Yankees and washed the CSA out.
Hey, you Yanks over there, stop and have a nice little do, huh?
Quiet.
Thought he was going to finish the little poem there, but... You know, battle call. CSA going to get a nice little flank. They're hitting the rear of this Union movement force. Which... There they go. I like the Union's trying to hold on this snake fence. That's really the only good place you're going to hold. And you do have some rocks out here, but you're not going to be able to fit your whole team on that. You don't want your team really to be clumped up in a shootout. So Union's going to get that point capped up. And CSA is going to start pushing up on the snake fence to get close to try to push Union off slowly. Union reinforcements from their main spawn has arrived.
We're getting slammed and we're completely in range of the already.
I love this
Let's
man.
just pull off this fence, dude. Let's defend from
Back
behind.
off, boys.
Pull it back, pull it
Yeah,
back.
60 DRB, back it up. Come here.
Big bad day off the fence.
It's a little interesting there. You heard the officer say,
Pulling massive.
you know, this is, you know, they're pushing it up on us. We're surrounded. They got their RD there. Almost asking for approval from someone else, which you heard from either an NCO or a private. Basically saying, yeah, this is a bad spot. Or it might have been the other officer. So, the Union's going to pull off. They're going to hold on the snake fence or these bushes. I thought, honestly, I've never really looked over here. I thought the snake fence continued, but it's some bushes. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, the Union's going to pull off here. We'll see how the CSA wants to approach this. Now, the point is far away enough to where CSA could probably get the decap off by just rushing it. Especially since Union's not too keen on holding it aggressively. But you have some CSA going around for the flank on the northwest side, top left side of your screen. Not a whole lot. A couple just charging across the open, which they're going to probably get shot before they get even close to the Union line. But here's the thing, right? You see a lot of these CSA guys, they're very clumped up, which when you have a spread out line shooting into a clumped up area, it's not going to be great for that group that's clumped up. Although CSA is just trying to get that point decapped and capped. So you can understand why they're clumped up there. But if Union was any closer to the point, it would be rough for CSA. Because normally what you'll see is teams will dive bomb the point to decap or cap it, whatever, and the other team won't be focused on that, and they'll just be focused on wiping their opponent. And normally what happens is the team diving for the point loses a lot of guys because they're all just clumped up on a point, and the other team who's just focused on killing them is going to get a lot more kills, because when you're focused on dive bombing a point versus killing your opponent, when your opponent's just focused on killing you, they're going to obviously get a lot more kills.
Come on, keep killing him. Keep killing him.
So usually this works out well for the team that isn't worried about diving on the point. Anyways, the Union's slowly moving out. I don't know how much of an advantage they're going to get from this, because Union is kind of moving out slow. I mean, they were shooting a lot, and a lot of CSA were dying there, but Union's moving out slow. And CSA's got plenty of time to spread out a little bit and reform. And Union's moving in this forest down here really trickled. I mean, they're spread out as is. You have some Union guys dive bombing the point. And now this might turn into the flip scenario where Union, some of their guys just dive bomb the point and die, while the rest of the CSA just sits in group. While Luigi's guys did fall back, but now they're pushing back up. They're going to maybe get a nice flank. But, oh my goodness, the whole Union team's now diving bomb the point. And here's the thing, right? If you look at this from an overview, Union's kind of leaving this woods here, dive bombing the point. CSA is going to just run up to that snake fence and get an absolutely beautiful flank. Union's actually going to be pincered, though. And it looks like CSA is probably going to hold this point, even if Union does get the decap.
Have to reload, boys. When they come, boys, the next left.
See, that's this is a bad spot for you. You can just see they're getting shot at from both sides. Maybe some CSA guys are team killing, but it doesn't matter. The nice part about War of Rights is each side has roughly the same amount of dudes. If you see your opponent all around you, that means that they're very thin. And so, as you just saw Union here, I don't know whether on purpose or not, but they broke out and charged the CSA over here and kind of wiped them. So now instead of being pincered, they're only focused on this side. And actually, Union's holding out a lot better than what I would have expected. You still have some Union up on that snake line taking shots at CSA.
Gentlemen, break your reload.
Come on, go.
So Union's going to try to kind of defeat CSA in detail. They're going to charge us out. I mean, you got a company or so holding back as well. I don't know if that was Waluigi's guys who got wiped there a moment ago, but
so close. We're so close.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Somehow I got behind y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Union's gonna get a wipe there. That's shocking. I mean, well done to Union. They broke out of that really well.
Yeah, shoot him, shoot him,
I'm kind of shocked CSA had the pincer going, but Union responded well. So, looks like it's Willie Pete's guys. 9th LA, that's a new regiment. Union, Big Sexy, his guys are charging. Another officer charging in. The whole Union charging in. This is well played from Union. You just wiped a good chunk of CSA, and so you know you probably have numbers advantage. And so they're going to keep pushing through, trying to get flags in the process. And Union's got to catch up on tickets a little bit here. If they cap this point, CSA will still be up like a fourth of a morale stage. So, well done them. I wonder what the server pop is right now. It's at 250. That's not bad. So, what a series of events for Union there. That looked really bad for them. I mean, normally you don't see Union hold that well there. And I'd have to... Oh, that's crazy. I mean, CSA hit you from two sides. You know they're spread out. And so Union just hit one of those sides, wiped them, turned around, and then faced down the rest of the CSA. Really well played.
Fire in advance, gentlemen. Get your load that bucket ball. And
So, CSA can afford to lose this point. Again, they captured that first point, so Union can get the next point and still have a shot at winning this. It's a question of, do they think they can take it?
It's like a company gun.
Where's Waluigi at? Where's Waluigi at? Hey, Georgia A, rally on me! Georgia A, rally on me!
Virginia A, let's go.
Virginia A, quick T, get your star, Virginia A. We're moving down the line. Let's go, everybody.
And so for now, they're reforming. Some Union's actually pushing down. Union very much spread out. One of their companies a little forward.
Let's hit that already.
Trying to distract, frankly, a much larger force.
They're coming.
So they just got to be wary of their outnumbered stance here.
Guys, if that's your star pulling back, pull back with them. Ohio A! Ohio A!
And so they're either going to be shot down or pull back. Union, for the most part, formed up as a team. Look at this.
They want to take our shoes.
They won't get our shoes.
Yeah, I think so. We shouldn't be that far down. That should be them. Yeah, that's a fucking piece of grass.
Dude, if they do a team vice, it's going to be gorgeous. Here's the thing, Union. Maybe thinking we held a little too far back that previous time, so we're going to hold close to the point so they can't take it.
Southwest is friendly. Southwest is friendly. Red cannons rolling up. They're coming, boys, on me! Send it this way, come on! Company B! Send it this way, into the side, come on!
To the island, boys, to the island, let's go!
CSA look like they're going to make their attempt now. Some going down the snake fence. You got some going down the woods. Regardless, they're moving decently together. Some are dive-bombing the point. Union trying to get closer to the point to contest this. And some are charging forward here, which... if Union charges here, that'd be a huge mistake. CSA has a great defensive spot right now if Union did decide to charge. But if Union does get up to that snake fence first, it can work great for them, which you do see some guys like Britt here. But Union's going to charge. What? If anything, I would think you'd wait for CSA to go up and over and charge you in the open.
Lay it down on the web, boys.
Push through him! Georgia A, don't stop!
I mean, one company for Union's held back on the point. The rest of Union charged in the woods. Most of them died. One down flag right now for Union. Looks like that last company is going to charge in there.
How the fuck did I miss that guy?
Take a fence! Take a fence, boys! Don't stop!
And very spread out still. CSA starting to hop up and over the fence and gain some ground. They've got a little over a minute and a half here to really start decapping the point. which Union's now down all 4 flags, except Summer picks up one of them.
Oh, hello.
They need to run the flags out of bounds, although that is kind of far away. Anyways, Union's lost 2 flags. That flag is going to go by. How is he not dead?
Come up off the Jesus, boys. Hold the line. Make the line.
Shoot his ass.
Oh my goodness. You got to hit that shot. You know, he ran towards Union spawn, which makes sense. But wow, I am shocked he made it through. Anyways, CSA have decapped. Union's down 3 flags. CSA is going to be able to capture this point, and again, they can hold it for 7 minutes and take it. Game will let them finish out, even though the gold timer is going to hit 0 in this cap phase.
There was a guy in a way too.
Now,
one of the fellas went past.
if Union decaps the point after the gold timer hits 0, a new point will just be chosen, which is really the only thing Union can be going for at this point. And they got to win the next point to at least make this a draw. So CSA have taken the point. And there they go. The glorious way to the point of contention to gain many XP. Praise be the War of Rights video game. So, CSA is going to have a nice defensive line. The unfortunate part for Union, those flags got a 5-minute despawn timer on them. So by the time Union gets here, there's good chances those flags could be despawned and then Union won't have flags for the rest of this round. CSA would have to majorly screw this up to not win the game.
That man started the Palisades fire.
He started the Palisades.
So it's just a sitting and waiting game. Again, flag's really important in this game mode. Really, really important. You can see why right now. I mean, every Union guy that's in a company that doesn't have a flag, which is 3/4 of the Union team, if they die, they spawn all the way back there. So, we'll see how this goes for the rest of the round. CSA will probably take this. But, obviously, that's why you always play the match, you know? Because you never know what'll happen. So, I don't know. Contention overall is, I don't know if I like it or not. The big issue I have is the RNG nature of the game. I guess it keeps you on your toes, and you can't, there's no really planned meta around a game mode. Obviously, there's general things you should do, but in terms of a meta for each contention map, I don't think you can argue that there is one. Because, like, Skirmish is a game mode where one team defends a point. You play on the same map always. The point doesn't change. It always stays the same. And so there's a set of instructions that you do to win that map. And it's whoever makes more mistakes, generally they lose. But in contention, all that's kind of thrown out the window. And you could argue that's a really good thing. It keeps things fresh in a sense. But obviously the RNG of you don't know where the flagpole is, it can be huge. So Union arrives. CSA, for the most part, have kept themselves between the Union and they're down to flags. Although Union did just pick up one. Or despawned. Either option, regardless. it could make a difference. I don't know about how much. Union's trying to go through the corner, and Union's going to try to wipe CSA before hitting the point. And they're going to catch CSA off guard.
Kill him, kill him. Into their side, into their side. Kill him all. They're all scared.
So Union's going to win that snake fence. CSA now starting to realize Nuke moving his guys over. The rest of CSA looks like they're moving to collapse on this side.
No, don't kill it. Don't. Stop, man. Don't do that.
And Union's kind of fizzling out. Again, not surprising when Union doesn't have those flags. Looks like the rest of the Union flags have despawned. Union does hit CSA to take in losses, but looks like it's not going to matter. CSA, if they win this point, will hit Union down the last stand. And then they can either wipe the whole Union team, which is basically killing everyone except for the last 3 guys, or they can cap a point and hold it for a minute and a half. I think these guys are going to try to decap. They need 3 people, so I don't know why the 3rd Union guy ran off. Probably didn't know. But again, Union just needs to spend... oh, he started the decap. Okay. Oh, that's a bugle boy. Johnny Zinn's got to protect this man for 30 seconds. Can it be done?
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh. Well, it was worth a shot. And so CSA collapsing. They saw, at least on the top side of your screen, it's like, oh crap, someone from Union's decapping. But unfortunately, unless the next point is over here, this map could be over within the next 5 or so minutes.
You chilling?
Fucking trying here, Billy Yank. I'm trying.
It's all good.
We really need to get the flag down.
No, this shit's cooked. Even if we pull it down, we're dead. They're just gonna stand on this point. Let's go, sprint. Let's try to get up there at least. We'll give it a good.
So Union's gonna hit last stand. They die. They don't come back. That's kind of the. I don't know. It's also a little unfortunate because in contention, whoever wins the first 2 points usually wins the game. I don't mean like you have to win the first 2 literally. It's like first to 2. That's a better way to phrase that. And so, because these maps are so big as well, you'll have these huge exciting moments and then it kind of fizzles out. Because the team gets wiped like this, and then it's like, well, we're just sitting and waiting for you to come back, so. CSA about 45-ish seconds off from capping the point, and we'll see where the next point. You know what would be really funny? Honestly, I hope the next point is here. I know that'll delay this match a good ways further, but it'd be really funny to watch Union run all the way over here, just to have to about face and turn back all the way over there. That would be hilarious. Anyways, we're about to find out what that next point is. Well, a little fortunate there for CSA. Union does drop the last stand with that point capping. And CSA is just going to have a nice little easy run here to the point. But Union's going to have some fun at this point.
We need to move.
Yes,
Okay, I think it's fine. It doesn't matter if the flag stays.
No, it does not matter. Brace.
And so they're getting some nice out-of-line kills. Rest of CSA going to the point. And I'm just going to finish that around. So overall, well done, CSA. It honestly looked like Union had a nice little start over there, but they never really were able to do much with it. CSA was able to hold strong. I mean, granted, we were kind of zoomed in on the tiny hill that we were watching at the beginning of the match, so for all we know, a lot of CSA was holding back, and it definitely seemed like that when we panned out a little more, especially since they pushed back the big sexy company that was going on a flank there. But the second point, CSA played well. Union mates had some good ideas, but nothing ever came to fruition. It was really surprising that CSA had the pincer on this point. They couldn't win that. I think that was the probably craziest thing out of this whole match. So, really well done to both sides here. That was a good little fight. Mistakes were done. Lessons can be learned. Obviously, we see everything up here versus them who don't see as much. I mean, whenever you're fighting the woods, West Woods, East Woods, South Woodlot, I mean, a lot of conquest contention maps with the woods. It's just chaos. You can't see anything. You don't see someone until they're right up on you. So, it could be a mess. So, CSA get that cap. And it is now a little, it looks like a little over a minute and 30 seconds to they win the game. Pilot man says, F the artillery.
Will not give me artillery, men. I refuse.
I'm shocked he got a stab off. They're just unloading on these Union guys. Union having some fun while they can. Jeez, they had all those guns loaded. They were just waiting for the Union to show up.
Alright, boys. The four of us shall...
So, they get a little bit of fun while they have some time left. But, man.
Losing hole for next volley.
Which one you talking about?
Straight up domination, I would say there from, I don't know, it's weird. The game was a lot closer than what the scoreboard led to you to believe. And, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. The latter half of this match, there's not been much going on. I could just yap about random stuff, but I want to try to keep it pertaining to the match anyways. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to your new year. Hopefully a better start to the new year than at least the Union over here. So, CSA is actually doing a little trolling here. And they are going to charge the last of the Union. Playing Freebird. I would go a little closer and just let that play out, but obviously don't want the copyright there. So, with that all being said, thank you all for tuning in. If you made it here to the end of the match somehow, because my oh my, that match was, at least at the end, the Union lost those flags. They couldn't respawn, and so they would die, respawn at main. It was just, they spent a lot of time moving over to the point of contention, which really favored CSA a lot tonight. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have a Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Anyways, appreciate you all. Hope you all have a wonderful night. We will see you in the next one.